I got a lead on a large music collection from Warwick, our music memorabilia expert. He says there's a guy in town that has everything from posters to autographed photos and much more that he's looking to sell. How are you?
Good, man. Nice to meet you.
I'm hoping I can find some items and make a deal that's music to my ears.
All right, man. This is it.
Wow. Warwick said he had a couple pieces, but this is beyond the scope of what I even imagined.
There's probably 10,000 plus pieces, probably close to $8 million worth of memorabilia just in here alone. It really is like touring a museum. Everybody in here from Steve Winwood to Adele to Brooks and Dunn.
We got Ozzy next to Axl, Michael Jackson right above him.
Yeah.
This is pretty cool right here. Them, Van Morrison.
That's a special one. It's Them, which was, believe it or not, his kind of boy band as a young Irish lad.
They had the huge hit, Gloria, and it looks like an authentic concert poster that you would see hanging up around town to promote it.
Yeah.
All right, well, can we take that off the wall and bring it with us?
All right.
I was really intrigued by this letter because I noticed Johnny Depp's name on here.
Johnny Depp's a part of it, but what's special about this, believe it or not, these are Madonna's notes from probably the late 80s, early 90s, but at the end of it was her list of who she was actually interested in dating. Johnny Depp, not really interested. She's seeing Christian Slater tomorrow morning, and then Keanu Reeves is a probably.
Her bar is set pretty high with this list right here. Do you think it's possible to take this off the wall as well?
Yeah. I've got a couple more pieces I think are gonna be worth showing to you, and I've already pulled them off.
Yeah, let's check them out. So, this is obviously related to the Eagles, so let's start here.
Great guess. This was the jersey Don Henley wore during the Hell Freezes Over reunion tour.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
And the only way to make it more special, these are the drumsticks that he used during the entire tour.
All right, well, these items are super cool. Definitely interested in them. I'm really intrigued with the skirt right here.
It might be too small for us, but, you know, to play off the Madonnas, you know, before Madonna, before Taylor Swift, before the real performers, there was Janis Joplin.
Okay, Janis Joplin was a legend. And when you think of Janis Joplin, you think of pants. You know, you don't think of a skirt. But this does feel like a Janis Joplin piece that she would wear if she was gonna wear a skirt. It's long, it's colorful, it's got that psychedelic vibe to it.
Yeah, this to me is one of my favorite pieces.
All right, well, why don't you give me prices on everything?
Sure. Madonna note, I do $7,000. Van Morrison, Them, $5,000. The Janis Joplin skirt, $25,000. And then I would do $25,000 for the drumstick and jersey.
Okay. Well, that is a lot of money, so it's gonna all hinge on what Warwick says and then if we can come to a price here.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming by.
Welcome.
You been having fun with Chumlee?
I don't know yet.
Well, Warwick, these are the few things that we pulled aside for you to take a look at.
Some nice stuff here.
This is a handwritten note by Madonna. She is detailing down some of the guys that she would be willing to date.
Is that some kind of spin the bottle game?
So,
apart from the Beatles in the 80s, Prince, Michael Jackson, Madonna were the only ones that were sought after, and it's still those three.
Wow.
So what else?
Van Morrison autographed Them poster.
I love this poster. This is signed to John. Do you know who John is?
No, I don't.
There was a record store called Mill Valley Music, and John Goddard was the owner, and he was the major collector of boxing-style posters, but he wouldn't sell anything.
Wow.
I don't know how this got out of there, but it's a great piece.
Wow.
And then Eagles jersey and drumsticks.
The drumsticks I love. He's got the handle wrapped on this drumstick, but the top end wrapped on that drumstick.
Yeah.
He plays with one upside down.
Yeah.
Unique, but that gives it that authenticity that I like a lot.
Yeah.
So my eyes caught by the skirt. Janis Joplin.
Yeah.
The thing about Janis Joplin is she wore the pants in the family. You don't see skirts very often. It's very period. It's glorious. It's in really good condition.
Yeah.
Well, Warwick, what do you think? Let's just start with the Madonna letter.
I think the best I can do on Madonna's notes there is $3,000. With the Them poster, with the provenance from where we know it came from, you could get $5,500 for that. Now the skirt from Janis Joplin with a photograph, that's a $25,000 piece. If you could get a photograph, you could get that much.
Well, what do you think about the Eagles stuff?
One more thing to go. So as a pair, maybe 16,000.
Got it.
Well, I think that's everything I need from you. I appreciate you coming down, and I appreciate you hooking this all up.
All right, and I got to get back to the ballroom.
All right. Thanks for coming.
Thanks, buddy.
Nice to
Appreciate
see you.
You too, man.
Have fun with him.
All right. Well, the Eagles stuff, are you considering splitting these up at all, or is that a package deal?
I do think that it's more special to have them together.
Okay. I'm just going to pass and not make an offer on it. I absolutely love the Madonna letter. Would you take $2,000 on the Madonna?
No.
$2,500?
No. It's a special piece, and, you know, I'm a realistic seller, but that's not a realistic price for me.
All right. But I got to be conservative and listen to Warwick. All right. As much as I'm interested in Janis Joplin's skirt, without the matching photo, I'm just going to pass. All right. Van Morrison. I think 45 would be a little fairer, and then I would look good for my boss.
How about we meet at $46.50?
All right, I can do $46.50. That sounds good.
Done. It's yours.
Shaking on it?
You got it, man. This is Texas. We got to.
All right, a good old Texas handshake.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate you inviting me down here. Do you mind if I look around for a few more minutes before I pay you for this?
Yeah, you might give me some time to rethink it, but yeah, take a look around, please.
Or I might find something else to add to it.
No, keep shopping.